So our next card hero, we've got a lot to say about this person, Whitney Killorian, who's a BT from Wenatchee, is going to be joining us right now. Whitney, are you there? There's Whitney. Whitney, so can you hear us?
I can. Can you guys hear me?
Yes,
we can hear you, and we
Welcome,
can see
Whitney.
So glad that you're here. You know, people were nominated for this honor to be here to be a card hero, and you are a card hero, and they wrote a small novel about you. I'm just gonna say, everybody get a chair and a snack, because there's a lot here that I want to say. Because you know, this whole telehealth thing, a lot of people have been scared, and they say that when recently they went to telehealth, that there was a young boy, 3-year-old, who mom had to pull from services because he has a history of increased risk of respiratory illness. And the mom was on the fence, so she pulled him from live therapy and wasn't sure about the telehealth thing. And it says, we were all a little skeptical about how sessions would go for such a little guy who's quite a very busy little soul. And mom decided there was nothing to lose and dove headfirst into this new territory with us. And that they say, this person who nominated said, I made a point to check in frequently with all our families, but especially those who are solely telehealth. This is the response I received from the mom yesterday. The mom said, thank you guys for setting this all up. It's been going great. I've been loving, all in capital letters, having the instruction on how to teach my son at home and be more hands-on. Whitney, that's you. Such a doll. It's been a huge help to my sanity having her smile in our living room every day. I want to give kudos to Whitney, who has been a trooper through this all. And your staff goes on to say she's been with CARD for over a year as a BT on March 1st, moving into the AC role. She's been she's taken every bit of change in stride and is so encouraging to every single employee and family she comes in contact with. She's now working full-time covering our telehealth kiddos, and I look forward to her daily updates. I know I can count on her report to end my days on a high note, reminding me that what we do is not only valuable, but continues to change lives. Thank you, Whitney, card hero. Woo!
Wow, Whitney, that is amazing. Congratulations. And we love to read that. We love to hear that. How are you doing? Tell us about how you're doing right now.
Honestly, like every time I read that little paragraph, it makes me tear up a little bit because I absolutely adore the family that wrote that about me. I adore all of our kids, and you know, I miss them. I miss all of them so much. It's incredible. I've never had a job where I honestly will sit on my bed at night thinking, when can I go back to work? Because I just want to see all of them up.
That's incredible. Do you know how meaningful it is? Let me tell you, as parents, to have someone who's spending time with our kids, who enjoys our kids and loves our kids the way that you do. And that in itself is tremendously valuable to every parent. But now on top of that, you're taking advantage of this time to help this parent, and I'm sure others, learn all the things you know how to do and to help them improve how they work with, how they communicate with their kids. And that's incredible as well.
Yeah, I absolutely, I mean, just this family in particular, like day one, like I jumped on, you know, we got into telehealth. You know, I was very honest. I'm like, I'm not sure how this is going to work out. I know you have no idea how this is going to work out, but we're just going to learn together and we're going to figure it out. And, you know, I've made it a point to check in with my families, like at the beginning of the day, like, hey, how are things going? How is the kids' morning? How is your morning? Wow. You know, just so that I know what to expect. You know, I had a parent look at me last week and say, I'm a little burnt out, and it's not this that's burning me out. It's just everything else, you know, it's a lot, and I don't know how well this is going to go. And I'm like, okay, just let me know throughout. I'll keep checking in with you. You know, if we need to, you know, cut the session a little bit early, I don't mind at all, because I don't want this to become a chore. And that's the thing that I'm most scared about with telehealth, is that the parents are going to start looking at it like it's this chore instead of this really fun way to engage with their kids in the way that we get to on a daily basis, because it's why I love my job, is getting to see all of the kids, their eyes light up when they finally get something right that we've been working on for a while. It's just I've there's been many times in the middle of session where I've had to be like wiping tears away because I'm just so happy that they finally got this one little task that to other people isn't a big deal, but to this kid, it's everything.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's right. That's right.
And to that parent, it's everything. And I gotta say, Whitney, sometimes we get afraid of something because it seems like, oh, I don't know how it's gonna go. I don't know how successful it's gonna be. But that's when the big rewards are, when you go ahead and do it anyway. And to hear this mom saying that not only is her kid growing, but you're teaching her too, and she's learning, well, we wouldn't have picked it. We wouldn't have picked this way. But since we have to do it this way, isn't it great to know that it's working? And working in a way that we couldn't have foreseen to help the parents too. So you're a rock star. You are a card hero. I just got to ask, because I'm so interested in this telehealth thing, and everybody is doing different things. Are you doing anything particular? Are you wearing crazy hats? What's your sort of thing on the telehealth?
I don't actually have any crazy hats. I have pulled out like fairy wings from the bottom of a costume pile and stuck it on a stuffed unicorn.
That's perfect.
Hey, thanks for watching Autism Live. To subscribe, click here. And if you'd like to check out some more of our videos, click here.